YouTube, it's Keys obviously, and today I am doing a simple and easy back to school get ready with me video. It's pretty funny that I'm doing a back to school look, especially because I am not in school. I actually graduated from college, so I am not going back to school, but I want to show you guys a look that I would do in case I was going back to school. Something really easy, and everything is very affordable. I use basically almost all drugstore products, so it can be very affordable to those who are in high school or those who are in college, because you guys know that whether you're in high school or you're in college, you're definitely always on a budget. So majority of the products I actually used were from NYX, and yeah, everything's really affordable. And I also show you guys how I do my little ghetto girl ponytail, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything to say. Congratulations to those who will be graduating this year. Keep it up. Definitely stay with it. Definitely study hard, and don't give up. You two will be finally graduating from school, and I'm giving that to high school as well as college graduates coming up, as well as those who are entering high school or college. I know it's going to be a very scary experience, but do not be scared, even though it is scary. Stay strong, stay positive, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will say though that if you are in high school, personally, I actually was not wearing as much makeup in high school. In high school, I actually didn't wear makeup. The most makeup I ever wore was like mascara. I didn't start wearing makeup till I was like in my sophomore year of college. So if you're doing all this makeup in high school, kudos to you, but this is not really a high school look. But I did use affordable products for those who are in high school and do like makeup and want to do their face, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Continue to subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching. Bye guys. I'm just brushing them up into shape, and then I'm gonna go and use my NYC dark brown eyebrow pencil and fill in my brows. As you can see, my eyebrows, you guys know they say eyebrows are twins. Yeah, my eyebrows are not twins, they're like second removed cousins. So my eyebrows, they do not look even, but I try to make them as even as possible, but it's just always that one brow. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just filling my brows in, and then I'm gonna take my concealer, which is the NYX or NYX concealer palette, and I'm gonna use that to clean up my brows. So yeah, and I'm gonna blend that out so I won't have too much of a halo effect. Next, I'm going to take my LA Girls HD primer, which is sort of similar to the Smashbox primer, just very inexpensive. And then I'm going to apply my L'Oreal Infallible foundation in the shade Soft Sable. You guys know this is like my new favorite foundation ever, and it's only like $12.99. Next, I'm going to take my Ulta or my Real Technique sponge and blend it out because I wanted my foundation to be really light and airy. I didn't use a brush or too many layers because I don't want this to be too full face, if that makes any sense. So I'm just gonna blend it out with the sponge. I love this foundation. It's really good for oily skin too. I love this foundation. Next, I'm gonna take my NYX matte liner and just do a simple little wing liner or wing line. I could never talk when I try to do voiceovers, but I'm trying to talk more and all that good stuff, whatever. But anyways, next I'm gonna take my L'Oreal telescopic mascara, because you want your eyelashes nice and long and curly, so when you bat them at your teachers to give you good grades. No, but then I'm gonna take my manga mascara and put that on top of the telescopic. Next, we're gonna be taking that same NYX concealer palette, and I got that palette from Ulta. It was only like 12 bucks. And I'm going to take the 3 lighter shades to create a little highlight under my eye, just to brighten my face up. Because you guys know when you're in school, you're going to be up late studying, so you want to look nice and refreshed and bright-eyed. So that's why we're highlighting under their eyes, just so we can look alive and not dead. So yeah, I also put that on the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead. And next I'm just going to blend that out with that brush I had there. Next, I'll be taking a darker shade that was in that same concealer palette and use that to basically do a light contour. Very light-handedly. I'm doing on my nose, which you could totally skip, and I just did it on the sides of my faces. The side of my face, just to slim my face down a little bit because my face is super round, so I'm trying to look really skinny. But I'm gonna go again and start to blend out some more, and I'm gonna take that same Real Technique sponge to just help blend out the concealer a lot more, just to make everything look a lot more cohesive. I'll be taking my NYC translucent powder and using that to set my highlighted areas. I like this powder because it's really inexpensive and it gets the job done. It's only like $3. And yeah, I'm just doing that to set everywhere where I highlighted at. Next, I'm going to take the e.l.f. blush and bronzing duo in, I believe it's Antigua, and use the darker shade to contour my face with. I love this bronzing kit. It's only $3. And yeah, it's really, really nice. So next, I'm going to brush off that excess powder after letting it sit for a little bit. I know it looks a little bit ashy right now, but it'll warm up. Next, I'm taking my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade Caramel and using that to set my foundation. Usually, I don't set this foundation, but I did today. Next, I am using the Milani Baked Bronzer in Golden to bronze up my face. And then I took the Ulta Illuminating Powder in Yellow Diamond to highlight. And I'm adding some more mascara, which is the same mascara combination I used before, which is the L'Oreal Telescopic and the Manga by L'Oreal. Next, I'm going to be lining my lips. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's manga, whatever. But next, I'm going to line my lips using NYX Espresso Lip Liner, as well as my favorite lip liner, which is Palladio Suede, which is a dupe for Max Corp. And then I'm going to top that with NYX Soft Matte Cream and Abu Dhabi, however you say it. And then I'm going to spray my face down with the LA Girl setting spray. Then I'm going to move on to doing my ponytail. So to do my ponytail, all I do is detangle my hair, brush all my hair forward, and use my favorite gel, which is Eco Styler Olive Oil Gel, to help smooth down that kitchen because they're really, really nappy, as well as smooth down the front of my hair. And then I just put it in a high ponytail. Be very gentle, not to make it too tight, so you won't be pulling your edges. Next, I'm going to use my Design Essentials Edge Control to help sleek and control my edges a little bit more. Do some little fake baby hairs. And I know it looks really, really shiny, but the shine does subside because usually I put a scarf on to lay my hair down a little bit more. And that's pretty much the simple little ponytail. I put on my little earrings, add another layer of the NYX Soft Matte Cream to make it a little bit lighter. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in Wet n Wild's 902C lipstick to make it a little bit more nudie. So that's why I did, layered it on. And then this is the finished look, which I think is really, really simple. Definitely an everyday face. You're not doing too much, but you still look cute. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy.